So all of you, today we are starting a question which is very much important for the companies like SAP. These are the core technical companies which ask the question in the limited time complexity. So the question is, program to find largest and second largest element from an array in linear time. And we know that the linear time means big O of n. So first of all, we are having hash include iostream.h, which is we are including the header file. Then hash define min 0. So there is a variable which is min, which we have defined as 0. Now program is going to the main function int main, then it is saying int arr. So array is declared. So we have declared array arr. Then the further they are saying arr is equal to 13, 4, 1, 10, 3, 6. So these elements I am entering into the array 13, 4, 1, 10, 3, 6. The array is having index values starting from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Further the question is saying int n. So we have declared a variable n is equal to size of total array divided by size of first element, because AR0 is the first element. So if we divide the complete array with the first element, that is nothing but the size of array. So the size of array is 6. And there are 6 elements in the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's why the index values are from 0 to 5. Further it is saying print two largest in bracket arguments are arr comma n. So they are calling a function. So control is transferred to the function and they have passed the array of integer type and n, which is the number of variables, are passed into arr size. So arr size value is 6. Now further they are saying int I first and second. So they are taking three variables. One is I, then is first and second. First is equal to second is equal to minimum. So first and second both values are minimum, which is 0. So both values are assigned as 0. Now they are saying for I is equal to 0. So I is starting with 0. Then it is going to next I less than ARR size. N is nothing but now the ARR size. So we are taking N as ARR size and the value is 6. So 0 less than 6, true. It will come down to if ARRI greater than first. Now ARRI, that means in the array ith element, which is 0. So 0th element is 13. So 13 is greater than first and the first is 0, true. So there it will come down. Now they are saying second is equal to first. So in the second we are updating the value of first, which is already 0. Then first is equal to ARRI and ARRI is nothing but 13. So we have replaced the value of first with the 13. Now it will go back to I++. The value of I will be incremented by 1. It will again go back and checking the condition I less than AR size. So 1 is less than 6. True. It will come down. If ARRI greater than first. So ARRI is 4 is greater than first, which is 13. False. So if will not execute, else if will execute. Else if ARRI greater than second. Is 4 greater than second? Yes. And ARRI not equal to first. And this 4 is not equal to 13. Yes. Both are true. So this statement will execute. Second is equal to ARRI. So second value will be changed with 4. Now it will come back, incrementing the I. The new value of I will be 2. Checking the condition, I less than ARR size and 2 is less than 6. True. It will come down. Checking the condition, if ARRI greater than first. ARRI means 1. So 1 is greater than 13. False. It will come to else if ARRI greater than second. So 1 is greater than second, false. So this will also not execute. It will come back again. Again I plus plus, the value of I will be 3 now. Again checking the condition, I less than ARR size. So 3 is less than 6. True. Come down. If ARRI greater than first. So ARRI, which is 10, is greater than 13. Wrong. Else if will execute. Else if ARRI greater than second. Is 10 greater than second? Yes. So it will come down and second will be equal to ARRI. So the new value of second will be 10. Now it will again come back I plus plus. So the value of I will be incremented and the value will be 4. Checking the condition, I less than AR size. So this 4 is less than 6. True. It will come down. If condition, ARRI greater than first. So ARRI is 3 and 3 is greater than 13. Wrong. So else if will execute. Else if ARRI greater than second. So this 13 is greater than 10. Again wrong. We don't have to check further. So it will come back. Again I plus plus. So the value of I will be now 5. Again checking the condition, I less than ARR size. So 5 is less than 6. True. It will come down. If ARRI greater than first. So 6 is greater than 13. Wrong. Come to else if part. ARRI greater than second. So 6 is greater than 10. Again false. So it will come back. Now I plus plus, the value of I will be now 6. Checking the condition, I less than ARR size. So 6 is less than 6. False. So this 4 will come out to the next line. Now they are saying if second is equal to minimum. Now this second is equal to minimum, which is 0. False. So this line will not execute. It will come down to the else part. See out. Print on the screen. Large elements is first. So they are saying the largest element is 13. See out. Print on the screen. /n for the new line. Second largest element is second. So second largest element will be 10. So these two values will be printed on the screen and we will get the output that largest element is 13 and second largest element is 10. After that it will come back to the main, then return 0. Program is over. Now we are going to check the complexity of this program. So now we are going to check the complexity of this program and we will ignore all the constant time complexity because that is 1 and that will not be counted into the complexity. So constant time complexity don't affect into the main complexity. First of all, the header file is included, constant time, then minimum is defined, constant time. Coming to the main function, array is declared, constant time, size of array is calculated, constant time, calling the function and the control is shifted to the function, initializing the variables, constant time, declaring the variables, constant time, initializing the first and second with the minimum, constant time. Now we are having a for loop and this is the inner part of the for loop. As the for loop is going from I is equal to 0 to array size, so approximately it is running for n plus 1 of time. So this will execute for n plus 1 time. Now the inner part is having if and else if. Sometimes if will execute, sometimes else if will execute. So approximately it will take n time because we are having the for loop above them. Then we are having if constant time, then else constant time. Then after that control will come back to the main program, return 0, again the constant time. We are ignoring all the constant time because the constant time do not affect the complexity and we are considering only the n time. So first we are taking n plus 1 plus n, that is equal to 2n plus 1. So it is equal to 2n plus 1. and the whole expression is of degree n. So the complexity of this program will be big O of n. So we have solved the program to find largest and second largest element from an array in linear time, and linear time is nothing but the big O of n.